Hi everyone, welcome. Today's a magical day. I'll tell you why in just a few moments. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels and this is a guided meditation. We'll do a tarot and angel card reading first. Please subscribe below, and if you like the video, please click like. I would really appreciate that and be very grateful for that. So today is September 1st. This is a magical day in so many ways. First of all, it's the first, and 1 is the number of the magician. So this is a day to really spend a little time visualizing what you want. Not what you don't want, what you want. Not what you're missing, what you are grateful for. This is a very powerful day, and it's the 1 in the tarot deck of the major arcana, and it's the magician. So we're going to talk about being a magician and creating your life the way you want today. Okay? Now, I want to read you something that is kind of interesting. This is a book. I mean, this book is so old. It was written in 1994, okay? But I read it kind of, every day and just kind of look at it. It's called Angel Wisdom. And I'm going to read you September 1st because it's relevant, okay? So listen to this, all right? September 1st is frustration. Who hasn't felt frustrated, right? And when you feel frustrated, the tendency is to go down the rabbit hole into a negative space. So I'm going to read you what I read this morning, which I thought was pretty cool. See if you think it is too. Frustration. Frustration is a gift waiting to be opened. Frustration is wonderful. It can be the beginning of creativity. The power behind creating what you truly want to create. Close your eyes and listen to what I'm saying, okay? Don't even look at me. Just close your eyes and listen to what I'm saying so you can really focus on this, because there's some wise words in here. Frustration is wonderful. It can be the beginning of creativity. The power behind creating what you truly want to create. Frustration is a sign that raw energy is at your fingertips, waiting to be dealt with. We have many choices to make when we feel frustration. We can let it sink down to the tombs of resentment we keep in the dark recesses of our shadows. Or we can use the energy to give us a positive kick in the pants. Frustration often signals the moment before a breakthrough. And if we stick with the frustration and work it out, our insights will expand tremendously. Okay, think for a second about when you've been frustrated with something. All right, just get that in your mind for a moment. Okay? All that energy is building up when you have frustration. It's all building up, and you can use it for something creative if you allow it to flow through you and think, okay, I'm frustrated right now and all this energy is building up, but I'm gonna have a breakthrough and something really creative is gonna come from this, and I'm gonna have an insight or a guidance or an intuition about this situation that is going to cause a breakthrough. I mean, if you're frustrated with anything at all, with a person, with a situation, with a work situation, with anything, allow that frustration to be there, because think in your mind, when the frustration is there, right after that, you're going to have a breakthrough, because it's just energy waiting to be used. Okay? So I'm going to finish reading this to you. There's more, but wait, there's more. Okay, the definition of frustrate is to prevent from accomplishing a purpose or fulfilling a desire. The definition of frustrate is to prevent from accomplishing a purpose or fulfilling a desire. At the first sign of frustration, ask yourself, what could you do to use the raw energy in a creative way? There's always an answer, always. Sometimes we get frustrated because we're struggling to attain something we don't even really want. So we must identify what we truly want. The angels will help you find a creative use for frustration. It's up to you to then funnel the energy into a new form. So remember, when you feel frustration, don't let it get the best of you. Don't let it overtake you. Use the frustration to create. Just a little thing that I read this morning I wanted to share with you. Okay? Now, I want to read you something else. After the last 2 meditations that I did, somebody sent me something, and this is from Arlene, okay? And Arlene is brilliant, and she's a beautiful light in the world. And she made this up, all these steps that she wrote down based upon the last 2 guided meditations I did and the cards that showed up, okay? Listen to these steps. Another one, close your eyes and listen. Acknowledging causes more acceptance. And by the way, if you want to listen to last week and the week before, you'll know what I'm talking about. This all ties in. She's so brilliant the way she did this. Acknowledging causes more acceptance. Accepting causes more tolerance. Tolerance causes more patience. Patience causes more allowing. Allowing causes more releasing. Releasing causes more letting. Letting causes more understanding. Understanding causes more collaboration. Collaboration causes more partnership. Partnership causes more connection. Connection causes more uniting. Uniting causes more rest. Rest causes more sustenance. Sustenance causes more relief. Relief causes more refuge. Refuge causes more retreat. Retreat causes more sanctuary. Sanctuary causes more protection. Protection causes more safety. Safety causes more peace. That's pretty cool. Step by step by step. You know, one thing I want to mention to you, and by the way, if you want to see that, just send me a note below and maybe we'll post it, okay? With Arlene's permission. You know, there's something that I used to say to people when I was seeing them in my office, and I still use it sometimes when I'm working privately with people, which I've been doing a lot of on the phone since COVID. I still love my office, but I don't really see people there right now. I was going to do it in August, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I call it turning on a dime, okay? So if you're really bummed out about something, you can't get to ecstasy by saying, well, I'm super depressed right now. I am ecstatic. I am ecstatic. I am ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. It just feels fake, okay? But if you're really bummed out and depressed, for example, turn on a dime. Just go a couple of degrees in the other direction. So, okay, maybe instead of saying, you know, I really feel down right now. I really feel down right now. You can move a couple degrees over, turning on a dime just a little bit, instead of saying, I really feel down right now. I really feel sad right now. Sad has a little more energy than down, okay? So then you're from down to sad. I really feel sad right now. And then move a couple degrees more. I really feel lonely right now. Okay. Then a couple degrees more. I really feel lonely right now. And then a couple degrees more. I'm really grateful and I'm happy that I have my cat lying on my lap. She just came downstairs. Oh, I mean, can you believe this? Can't write this stuff, right? Hi, honey. So, you know, you just move a couple degrees and then little by little by little by little, You're moving over from, imagine an arc. Over here is really bummed out and here's a static, okay? You just are moving little degrees at a time. And then eventually you're getting better. You're feeling better. You're feeling more optimistic. You'll know what to say to move yourself in a little different direction. From down, sad has more energy, and from sad, a couple more degrees of energy, and a couple more degrees, and a couple more degrees. And that's how you get, I call it turning on a dime. That's how you get from here over to here. Now, years ago, there was a book by Maxwell Mulch, I think his name. Yeah, classic. And I forget the name of it, but I can see the cover of it in my mind. It's white, and it has orange with black letters. Maxwell Maltz. Anyway, classic book. He talks about how a submarine, by just changing a little minuscule direction, the submarine, instead of going here, is going here. Psycho-cybernetics is the name of the book. That's what it's called, psycho-cybernetics. So instead of going here, the navigation of the submarine changes just a degree. And now you're not going here anymore. You're going here in a whole different place, a whole different location, by moving 1 degree, okay? So that's what you do when you're feeling down. You move 1 degree, then another degree, then another degree, then another one. And then you've changed your state, okay? That's kind of what these steps that she sent me remind me of, because one thing leads to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, okay? Let me look at this again for a second. Accepting causes more tolerance. Tolerance causes more patience. Patience causes more allowing. Allowing causes more releasing. You see how that is? Step by step by step. This is brilliant. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you so much. All right, so we'll post that if you want to see more of that. I'll see if she can post it below. Okay? All right. Now it's time for some tarot cards on this magical day of number 1, September 1st. All right, I'm going to go to my trusty classic deck, and we will not pull a whole lot of cards this time, just a few. Last time we pulled more cards because I missed one of the weeks, and so I felt like I needed to pull a lot of cards last week for some reason. So let's see what's coming up here. All right, and then after I pull them, as you know, these are all unscripted, these meditations. Oh, I forgot my music. Let me put that on. So they're all unscripted, and there we go. I have some music here. All right, they're all unscripted, and the cards let me know where to go. When we were meeting in a room, I could pick up on the energy in the room. There'd be a little bit of discussion. I'd know where to go in the guided meditation. Now it's just me and the cat in the living room, okay? So I lay the cards out on my little table here so that when it's time for us to go into the guided meditation, I kind of have my guideposts, all right? So let's shuffle these cards and see what's happening. These cards are going to be relevant to you, whoever is watching, whenever you're watching or listening, all right? And they may even change. In other words, what insight you get from them tonight may change, and you may have different insight tomorrow or the next day or the next time you watch or listen, okay? I'm going to cut the cards, and I cut them the amount of times that I'm told to cut them, twice, and this is a 3-time cut. And here we go. This is, we are divinely protected. Give us guidance for everyone who's watching or listening. Divine protection surrounded by white light. Nothing negative can enter into our sphere right now while we were here together, becoming open and doing what we're doing right now. Oh, we had this before. This is a really intense card. Now don't get all depressed when you see it because it's actually a great card. This is the Tower. This is the Major Arcana card, and it's the Tower, and it is a number 16, okay? And I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Let me put the rest of the deck down. Actually, I'm going to pull another card from this deck right now, too. I'm going to cut, and we need substantiation about that Tower card. Give us more info. Okay, We've had this before too. It's interesting. There's a whole giant deck here. Okay, see this? The same cards come up. When you guys are watching, the same cards come up. So they're messages and they are repeating. Okay, so let me tell you what the Tower means. We have just moved out of, I felt it this morning, it feels like fall. You know, there's a little chill in the air and things are changing. They're changing, I can feel it. So this card right here is about the old falling away. It's falling away. This is the destruction of the surface appearances of things. See that big lightning bolt coming in there? It's in the shape of a W. Wisdom, wisdom, all right? Wisdom and insight lets the old fall away and shatters the illusion. You see the little speckles of light coming down? As the wisdom turns this tower into a flaming mess that's falling apart. Light and consciousness and spirit is coming into the world, and it's showering the people who are jumping down, okay? They are surviving. They are living through it. They're gonna make it. They're gonna be okay. The falsity of the illusion is not going to be there anymore. See the crown? A crown is like a king or a queen or royalty wears. It's not really who they are. It's their false self. It's how they appear to the world. That's falling away, okay? And it's falling away from the highest places. You see, this is the top of a pinnacle here. So the people are going to survive. They're getting out alive, okay? See the flames? The flames are burning away the negativity, all right? The smoke's coming out, but the wisdom is coming in. The wisdom is what's knocking it all apart. Insight and wisdom knocks it all down, knocks down the illusion, knocks down the old, destructs the past. It's over, okay? We're moving into September. A different energy, a different energy. Now, talk about moving into September. This is another major arcana card. These are very powerful cards. When the major arcanas come up, they have a lot of punch, a lot of energy, a lot of symbolism, a lot of pixels, if you know what I mean. This is the Chariot, okay? This is the, my eyes are playing tricks on me. I know it's a 7. Let me get my glasses. Yep, I know it's a 7. Okay, it looked like a 6 for a second. I thought that's not right. Okay, this is a 7, okay? He's ready to roll. It's not going anywhere yet, but he's ready to roll. He's surrounded by, see the starry canopy right there? And he is, you've got the black and the white, and he's in the middle. Nothing is ever black, nothing is ever white. The middle ground, a little bit of each, okay? And that's where he is. He's ready to roll, but he's not going anywhere yet. And he's got the Mercury wings on his chariot. That's all about communication. Mercury is about communication. And on his shoulder epaulets right here, we have crescent moons. See that? See those crescent moons? The crescent moons are that this is a person who is in touch with their intuition. This is a person who goes within and thinks and decides when it's time to get going, time to roll. It's not just like haphazard impulsive. This is a thoughtful energy, okay? So this is you thinking, staying still, not seeing everything as black and white, being able to communicate right there, crowned by stars, keeping your intuition and your yin-ness, which is the moon is a feminine planet, okay? Keeping your yin-ness in place so that you can go within and know without a shadow of a doubt when it's time to move. And then you start moving forward in a very balanced way. You see that? Pretty cool. All right. By the way, these are sphinxes in the front, okay? And sphinxes were outside the Great Pyramid, as you know. And a sphinx is a symbol of wisdom. So we have the wisdom right here, the lightning bolt of the W, and then we have the chariot where he's deciding when he's going to move forward, he's going to know. You know, this is a man moving forward in a chariot, but guided by his intuition. See the moon crescents on the epaulets right there? And coming forth with wisdom in a balanced way, seeing both sides and communicating. Right now, we're pretty divided in this country. So this is a really powerful card and a message to everyone that it's time to come forward in a balanced way and communicate with the black and the white, both sides, okay? Nothing is ever exactly this way or exactly this way. There's always that common ground. And that's where we have to meet, on that common ground. And the energy will move forward when the time is right. You will move forward in your life with whatever energy you're thinking about or trying to accomplish when the time is right. Trust your intuition. Okay, I'm going to choose one more card here. I think I'm going to choose from this one, Daily Guides from the Angels. You know, you have to ask the angels for help. They don't just go, hey, need a little help here? I mean, sometimes they do, but rarely. They'll do that if you're like, if you've ever had the experience of, well, I'll tell you something that happened. We were in Italy several years ago, and I was sitting in Siena in the piazza with some of the family, and my mom was way across the piazza in a cafe having an espresso, okay? And my mom wasn't really that on top of her eating trip. She wasn't eating as much as she should be. She was kind of like getting up in the morning in Italy and just like doing the coffee thing for a couple hours against what I would suggest to her. But anyway, that's a separate story. Anyhow, so she was across the piazza in this cafe. And all of a sudden, this woman from far away, I mean, it's a big piazza. This woman with this German accent from far away comes running forward and she says, "Are you the family of Ruth?" And I said, "Yes." And I see my mother is lying down on the cobblestones in the center. She collapsed, okay? All right, so I go running over there. I'm like giving her some water. "Mom, are you okay?" She's pretty out of it. And she said, "Where's that man that caught me as I was falling and laid me down gently on this street?" And I looked at her, and there were a couple people that had run over to her instantly as they saw her lying there. And I said, "Was there somebody else here?" And they said, "No, she was alone. We saw her get up, walk from the table at the cafe, walk out here, and we saw her collapse on the ground. There was no one else here until we got here." That's an angel jumping in when it needs to happen without being asked. She says, "Where's that man that laid me down?" Because she didn't hit her head. She wasn't bleeding or anything. Somebody just caught her and laid her down, but there was no one visible. There was nobody there. So occasionally the angels will step in like that. But most of the time, you have to ask for their help. Ask for it. And then expect them to help you. And you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. It's amazing. It blows my mind all the time. I ask and I get the help. So anyway, we're going to choose from this deck now. This is the daily guidance from the angels, okay? Let's see what's going to happen here. More substantiation, more validation, more clarification from what we just saw from those two cards. Cutting once, cutting twice. Okay, that's it. All right. Cupid. Woo! All right, I'm going to read to you about Cupid, okay? Cupid, blowing bubbles of hearts. All right, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Wow, isn't that lovely? Celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. All right, I'm going to read you from the deck. Excuse me. When I start clearing my throat, I'm going to, I probably will start yawning or coughing or that's clearing energy as I'm getting ready to start doing the guided meditation. It's not a conscious thing. It just happens. Sometimes my eyes water, sometimes I start yawning, but I can feel it's starting now. I can feel it starting. So we'll be doing our guided meditation pretty soon. Cupid. And I will tell you in the notes below what time the guided meditation starts. So if you want to listen to it again and you just want to listen to the guided meditation part, go for it. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I was guided to start doing tarot and angel card readings with my channel here when I'm doing it at home. I didn't do it when we met as a group. And when we met in a beautiful facility in June and July as a group, I didn't do it either. But I'm guided to do it when I'm here alone doing these for you. And it's part of the tarot and the angel card readings. I realized this the other night. I was guided to do it because it's kind of like that step-by-step thing. It starts to take you into your unconscious mind. It starts to take you into your subconscious mind. So by the time, and you might find yourself struggling to even stay awake while I'm talking, it's okay. I'm not offended by that because I know what's happening. What's happening is step by step, you're being taken deeper and deeper and deeper until we actually start the guided meditation and you can really go deep. Okay, so these are the steps. It's not an accident that I was guided to do angel cards and tarot cards before the guided meditation. But I didn't really get that until last week, actually, after the last meditation. I listened to it that night and the next morning, and I realized why I had been guided to do that. It's part of taking you into the deeper states. So, but if you don't want to listen to it, go straight into where I tell you below in the description of the time that the guided part starts, okay? All right, Cupid. This card comes to you because the angels see your desire for romance. Woo! Instead of fixing the externals in your love life, they assist you internally. The angels say that romance springs from falling in love with life itself. When you let the angels awaken this love within you, you naturally attract and experience more romantic love in your relationships. Additional meanings for this card. Surround yourself with romantic beauty, such as roses and candles. Give any emotional hurt to the angels. Ask Archangel Michael to help you release any painful attachments to previous or current lovers. Clearly decide. By the way, you can't have a new relationship until you are detached and released from your last one, okay? Ask Archangel Michael to help you release any painful attachments to previous or current lovers. Clearly decide what you desire in your love life. Affirm, it is safe for me to love and be loved. It is safe for me to love and be loved. So even if you've been hurt in the past, ask to have that attachment broken. I like to liken it to silver cords, from your solar plexus, attaching you to someone else. Silver cords that connect you to someone else's energy. Just imagine the silver cosmic scissors coming in and going snip, 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 snip. And you're all back into yourself again. Your energy is not connected to the other person, and you've allowed them to connect and move on. That's a very simple version of some of the things that I do when people are stuck with previous relationships and they can't get through them. but I do them not in a conversational way so much, in a different way, with a kind of different technique. But anyway, know that it is safe for you to love and be loved. I'm going to pull one more card, and then we're going to do the guided meditation. And I'm going to pull from Healing with the Angels, which is a really old deck of mine. It's been around for a long time. A long, long time. This is one of the first decks I got. It was, I don't know, 25 years ago maybe. Okay, here we go. More substantiation, give us information. And the reason I like this deck is it's just one word. It's just one word to kind of like signed, sealed, and delivered. Big old message ending up with one word. Cut the cards once, angels give us one word, twice, and 3 times. And here we go. Last one. Okay. Dreams. I don't know about you, but I am one serious vivid dreamer. Whew, I'll tell you. Sometimes they say if you can't remember your dreams, you should take a little bit more vitamin B. B as in boy. But that's another conversation. Anyway, dreams, okay? Dreams can be guidance dreams. They can be premonition dreams. It can be the dreams you have for your life. I'm going to read you about dreams. Look at her. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And she's dreaming of what she wants, putting energy into creating what she wants in her life on this day of a magician. Okay? Dreams. Pay attention to your dreams right now. Keep a dream journal. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I'll just jot some things down. I have an iPhone, so I'll jot some things down in my notes or memos app about a dream while it's still fresh. Because once you get up and use the bathroom or brush your teeth or whatever, the dream's going to be gone. It's like smoke. It's going to dissipate. So while you're still kind of in that half-awake state and it's vivid, jot it down, and then you can look at it later. It makes a lot of sense if you look at it later. Or if you tell it to someone else. A lot of times, when you tell your dreams to someone else, it really gives you insight, and you hear things in a different way, and you get feedback in a different way if you're telling your dreams to someone who cares and someone who is intuitive and has some insight. Okay. You are receiving important messages during your dreams. Sometimes you may wake up with the feeling that you've traveled or received instruction during your sleep. You wonder, why can't I remember my dreams? The messages and experiences of your dreams are never truly lost or forgotten. They are instead incorporated into your unconscious, so your higher self's wisdom and love govern your actions. You can more easily remember your dreams by writing whatever you recall immediately upon awakening. Just write any little bit you can remember, and the rest of the dream will unravel in your memory. Review. Here we go. See, I told you I'm going to start yawning. That's as I'm getting ready to do the guided meditation. Just write any little bit you can remember, and the rest of the dream will unravel in your memory. Review your dream journal often, or your notes in your iPhone, and look for patterns and themes. These recurrent dream issues signify messages that your higher self and the angels are trying to tell you. I want to share something with you, very briefly, okay? I was talking yesterday to a woman who was telling me about a dream that she had. And in the dream, and she's in the process of trying to figure out where to move, okay? So she's going to be selling her place here, and she doesn't know where she's going to land. So she told me she had a dream, and in the dream, she said, I'm in a college town, and I'm on a college campus. And she says, and that doesn't make any sense. What am I doing there? Am I going to teach a class? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to go back to school. Doesn't make any sense. And I said to her, when you were in college, how was it for you? And she said, well, everything was taken care of. My parents paid for everything. I didn't have to have a job. They bought a car for me. I just could focus on learning, and I could just focus on improving myself, and I didn't have to worry about, the life trip or how bills were going to be paid or anything like that. And she had also said in the conversation to me, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I wish somebody would just take care of it all for me. So her dream wasn't about her being in college or teaching a college class, because that's not where she's going. That's not what she's about right now. Her dream was reliving and remembering how wonderful it felt when someone else was taking care of everything. So then we worked on her allowing help from the other realms, help from her spirit guides, to be able to take care of everything for her. And she'll know exactly when to move forward, as long as she's in touch with her intuition, see the moons, and she'll know exactly where to go as it all falls away right here, okay? So dreams are not sometimes very literal. Sometimes they're symbols. And for her, I just wanted to share that one thing because it just came up yesterday evening when I was talking to her on the phone. So that was very insightful for her to realize that, yes, she wants someone to take care of everything for her. She's a single woman. She doesn't have children. And it will be taken care of because she has guidance from other realms. And we all do. The angels are available to help us. Sometimes our deceased loved ones are available to help us. So keep your eyes and ears open, people, so that you can get the guidance you need, so that you know when to move forward and where to go. We're going to start the guided meditation right now, and I'm looking at the clock. Okay, 37. Okay, so now we're going to start the guided meditation, so make yourself comfortable. I suggest you lie down, and I suggest you close your eyes. I also told you my eyes are going to start watering. That always happens. Yawning, clearing my throat, all that stuff. That's okay. Lets me know I'm getting ready to start talking to you, okay? I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm sure it'll be appropriate. It always is. I trust that. And so, as you make yourself comfortable now, take a nice, deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your nose. And off we go. Breathing in through your nose again and out through your nose again, gently, easily, comfortably, and naturally. Feel yourself letting go of the daily cares and worries, any sounds that you become aware of that you recognize as everyday normal sounds don't disturb you in any way. Instead, they allow you to just relax and let go. You might be having thoughts, and that's fine. Don't get caught up in the story. Don't get caught up in the thoughts. Just let them float by. You'll have them. It's normal. Letting go more and more with each breath. Every exhalation carrying away worries, concerns. You may find yourself yawning, Your eyes may be watering. You may have little involuntary muscle movements underneath your eyelids. Whatever is happening, just acknowledge it and allow yourself to be grateful that these things are happening to your physical body as your energy starts to change and soften and let go. This is your time. There's nowhere you have to be. There's nothing you have to do. Just relax and let go. That's it. That's it. A part of you has been craving this time. You may even fall asleep or go into yoga nidra, which is a very relaxed, susceptible, fertile state of mind between sleeping and waking. You may feel like you're falling asleep, but you may be in yoga nidra. Either way, your subconscious mind will hear everything that is being said, take in what resonates with your belief system, and the rest will fall away. And what does resonate with your belief system will begin to build. The positive statements will begin to build inside your mind and begin to manifest in the physical reality naturally, comfortably, and almost magically. That's it. Just let it go. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0. And with each count, your body will relax even more and let go even more in a natural, safe, and comfortable way. You are divinely protected with beautiful healing white light during this meditation space, during this meditation time. Yet your mind is very open to positive information and suggestions. Beginning now on the count of 5, as you start to become aware of a relaxing sensation starting at the top of your head. And it begins to move down over the front of your face and the back of your scalp. Your entire scalp is relaxing and letting go. Comfortably and naturally. Down over your face, down over your brow, down through your jaw, as you relax more and more, letting go more and more. That's it. Allow there to be a space between your upper and lower teeth so that they're separated and they are not touching. Your mouth is loose, your lips parted a bit, the upper and lower teeth separated. drifting down to 4. Feeling the relaxation coming down through the back of your neck and the front of your neck and down into your shoulders, down into your shoulders, down through your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, down through your wrists, your hands, and your fingers. See if you can feel the energy moving down through your arms and out your fingers. See if you can feel the tingling sensation, the visceral sensation of relaxation. That's it. Easily and gently, the relaxation moves down through your torso. You may feel your nose running. That's fine. It's just a natural sensation of you drifting deeper. Any yawning, throat clearing, anything like that. It's just a knowledge and notification and substantiation to you that you are going deeper and deeper, becoming more and more connected to that powerful, powerful, creative, magical inner self. Down through your torso, all of the organs in your torso relaxing and letting go, normalizing, balancing. Your heart energy, balancing. Feel the love in your heart. Feel the love in your heart and give it to yourself. Acknowledge and remember that you are an amazing creation, that you are a unique expression of divine consciousness. Give yourself some appreciation and gratitude for the specialness, the special expression of consciousness that is you. Coming down through your digestive system now. Allowing all of the organs in your digestive system to balance, regenerate, rejuvenate. Allowing yourself to take in positive information and assimilate it. Allow yourself to take in self-love and love from others, love from your pets, the unconditional love of your pets. Allow that to come into every fiber of your being. That's it. Feel every cell in your body receiving that loving energy, feeding your spirit. That's it. Coming down on the count of 2 now, down through your thighs, coming into your knees. On the count of 1, down through your calves, down through your calves, and into your feet. That's it. All of the muscles and bones and ligaments in your feet, relaxing and letting go. Imagine that there's an etheric hole in the top of your head that is pulling in light. Imagine it filling your entire being. And as it does, pushes out any negativity, any self-criticism, any judgment towards yourself or others. And as it moves down through your body, it pushes that darkness and negativity out through the holes in the soles of your feet, the etheric holes in the soles of your feet. Imagine that you can see it. It looks like dark smoke. And as it comes out, and the light comes in more and more, filling you, you are getting an energetic transfusion. As more and more light enters in, and you begin to see in your mind's eye light coming out of the holes in the soles of the bottom of your feet. See that in your mind's eye. You are filled with light. You are a light being. You are being light. And you're drifting deeper and letting go even more. Using the sounds of the tones you will hear to take you even deeper still as we go from 1 down to 0. That's it. Going deeper now. That's it. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Drifting and floating. Relaxing more and more. Because the old is falling away now. The surface appearances are falling away. Be confident and know that you are surrounded by light, that you are safe, that you will survive and that you will thrive. Know that the wisdom comes and knocks the surface appearances apart. But know that as things fall away, new things that are better, healthier, more enriching and sustaining for you are going to be appearing. Trust the process. Allow yourself to just allow. Just allow. Know that when the time is right, you will know where to move to, how to move forward in whatever situation you are in. Knowing that getting caught in polarities is a trap. Nothing is either all one way or all the other. There's always a middle ground. Communicate with those around you in an intelligent, mature, and conscious manner. This is how things get resolved. In the meeting in the center, with both sides having valid points. Allow you to be in the center, getting the information you need so that you can move forward confidently with knowledge and complete belief in your decision. If you don't have that, stay put until you get it. fall in love with every aspect of yourself. Even those parts you've been ashamed of, embarrassed by, even those parts you don't like. Embrace all of who you are. Take in the love from the animals that you have in your life. If you don't have pets, from the pets of your friends. Allow yourself to take in the love of your friends, your family, the kindness of strangers. Strangers or people that you may never see again, giving you a smile, a nod, a kind word, a compliment. Take that in, take it in, take it in. You are a beautiful, valuable, lovable person with much love to give and able to receive love as well, giving it to others and receiving it. Fall in love with life itself, nature, the changing of the seasons, the blessings that you have in your life. Stay grateful. Your dreams are rich with information. Before you go to sleep at night, make the statement, I am remembering my dreams. I am remembering my dreams. In the morning when you wake up, make a couple notes. The more you say that before bed, the more you remember your dreams. They are a great tool of insight, sometimes guidance, and sometimes to give you those moments of, aha, I understand, I get it, I see the symbols. And allow yourself to drift even deeper. Remember that you are a magician. Remember the power you have to think about, visualize, feel, see, hear, and touch what it is that you desire in your life. Take the time to do that and watch the magic happen. Many blessings to you.